Hi, this is Daryl from Go Mix Yourself, and today we're going to be talking about drum replacement. So why do you need it? You need it because maybe sometimes you're not working with a really great recorded drum sound and you want to have a better sounding one, or maybe you have an okay sounding one and you want to add to it to make it sound even better. No matter your reason, it's an important skill to know, so let's get to it. Here's drum replacement. So the song we're going to be working on here for drum replacement is actually perfect because it came to me with kick, overhead, and overhead. No snares, no toms, that's it. So a pretty nightmarish situation, but drum replacement can sort of help save the day here. Okay, so I've already actually done some drum replacement. All these tracks up here that are muted, those are what I've done. So I'm going to play you really quick what drum replacement can do for you. Okay, and now here it is with the drums, with drum replacement on. That was just the original. Original again. And with some drum replacement. Okay, so the original sounds like there's like a blanket over it. You can't control stuff. If you want your snare louder, you're gonna have to bring up the overheads, which means your cymbals, everything else. You get a lot more control, as well as you can get the sounds you want, the tones you want. So how did I do that? Let's get to it. Okay, I'm gonna mute all these replacement tracks that I did, and I'm gonna actually hide them. So they are off and they are out of the way. Okay, so this is video one. We're going to talk about easy replacement as if you have a track already, as we do with the kick. Now, if you also had like a snare track, then you can do this for your snare, toms, everything. Video 2 and 3 will get into more depth and also make it more humanized. So make sure you check those out. But right now, let's get to the simple stuff, kick replacement. So the first thing that you're going to need is a sample. So what is a sample? It's a recording of a drum sound or any sound for that matter. But in this case, we want a sample of a kick. So if you have one, great. We're going to show you one way how to get one really quick here using EZdrummer. And if you don't have EZdrummer, you can get them samples from the internet, probably download a lot for free. Or if you have another song that you're like, I love the sound of that kick in, you can go take the kick from that and actually put it in this song. But we'll show you the EZdrummer way. Once again, you don't have to have EZdrummer. There's lots of ways to get samples. Okay, so we're going to create a new track. And just a mono audio track. And we're going to label that one new kick. Get it ready to record. And where we're going to record is actually from the plugin EZdrummer. Let's go to EZdrummer number 5. This isn't a video on EZdrummer, so I'm going to sort of go through this a little bit quick. But when you open up EZdrummer and go to the mixer, I've already sent it to number 5. I could send it to whatever I want, but I'm setting the kick to 5, and it's coming in number 5 there. So in theory, we should get a kick sound. Okay, so what we're going to do now is a couple different ways you can do it. You can actually play it along with the music. I was going to play it some samples here just to get through it a little quicker, but I'm going to find the sample we want. Or say you wanted a more vintage sound, you could go for something more like that, or even country. Basically choose the sample you want. It's not a bad idea to actually play the song and click it along with, but just to speed stuff up here, let's go with the Collector's Maple. All right, so we have our drum sound. You just have to record it. It doesn't matter in time or anything, so I'm gonna hit play and record here. Okay, super. So we recorded it. Let's take that out of record mode now. We are now the proud owners of a new drum sample right here. So now we need to prep this sample. To prep it, first off, make sure this is down. This is tab to transients. It even says so. And what that means is when you hit the tab button, it's going to actually jump to the transient right there. So click somewhere before it, hit tab. Now it's at the beginning of the transient. Move your mouse before the sample, hit shift, then click left mouse button. And now you have everything selected before the kick actually hits. So let's hit that delete key. Now you've got yourself one prep sample ready to go. Let's move it to the side right now. And I'm going to hit copy. Now, this is the trick. You got to have your new track above the track that you're going to put replacement on. So the kick, here's our original kick, here's our new kick, and it's right above it. Now I'm going to click in the kick, hit tab, and you can see it tab to the transient, but that's not a kick hit. That's just a snare hit or something or other. So I'm going to hit tab again, and guess what? We're now on the transient of that. So with that on the transient, I'm going to hit Command, Shift, and I'm going to click in this new track right above. Now I'm going to hit Command V, paste. So what that's doing is it's pasting in our new kick track this sample that I put on our clipboard just a second ago. But now check this out. I hit tab. That's like some other hit. We're looking at the kick line right here. And hit tab again. There's another kick hit. I hit paste. Look at that. It's pasting in the new kick line, but it's using the tab transients from the original. So hit tab again. That's not a kick hit. Tab, paste. Tab, tab, paste. Okay, so then you sort of go on a mission and it sucks, but you do it. You hit tab, paste. Now, if you look at those two little hits right there, they're softer. We'll get to that in video 3, so make sure you check out video 3 because our samples obviously are the same volume and it's going to sound a little more robotic and we want to humanize that, but that's video number 3. Anyways, go through your whole track. Just keep hitting tab until you hit to the start of those kick hits. You may have to hit it a couple times if the tab to transients is picking up some other transients other than kick. And I'm not going to show you me pasting forever. But, okay, so you get the idea. Keep going. Do the whole song. There we are, 20 seconds in. That didn't take too long. It sucks, yes. There are programs that actually can do that for you, like Slate Digital. They have one, and it's great. If you're doing a lot of projects, you may want to check that out. But also, the technique you're learning right now, you're going to need for like video 2, where you're pulling out a snare, that kind of stuff. That'll be pretty cool. Okay, so now that we have this, let's listen to it. So there you go, drum replacement. We replaced the kick drum with a new sample, and now we can either blend the two samples or we can use the new sample or whatever we want to do. We can change out the sample and use any sound we want. It gives you the power, and that's what this is about, is drum replacement. And there you go. Make sure you check out video 2 and 3. This was Daryl from Go Mix Yourself. Also check us out at www.gomixyourself.com.